Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the cheapest coins anywhere, check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
Today, guys, I'm going to be going over the fastest way to level up in Madden 24. I do want to give a shout out to Cole Allen for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel. Notification bell on and comment down below. Noti Gang. And if you guys have not already checked out Underdog Fantasy, make sure you do so before the NFL season starts. If you want to get in on these NFL season-long pick'ems, you guys can see right here, I made one with just Madden cover athletes. I thought it was a fun little idea. So if you guys want to check out Underdog Fantasy, you can use code ZERK to match first deposit up to $100 and follow me over on Twitter for my picks. Also, make sure you guys know the giveaway I'm currently running for $1,000 in Underdog Fantasy funds. You can find the link to that tweet down below. Just retweet the tweet, follow me over on Twitter and Underdog Fantasy, and comment down below on that tweet your guys' Underdog Fantasy username. I am picking the winners on the morning of September 10th, right before the first Sunday kickoff. 10 people are going to win $100 in funds. So let's talk about the fastest way to level up right now in Madden 24 and how I am already MUT level 9. Now, of course, if you did not already guess this, yes, it has a ton to do with the objectives that are currently going on. That is essentially the only way to gain XP in the game, is to complete your field passes, right? Now, there's a lot of field passes, though, and there are going to be more coming as well. We do have the competitive pass, which is going to be dropping on this Friday, which usually in there, we have a lot of season XP. So on Friday, it's going to be even easier to go ahead and really level up the field pass, simply because the competitive pass will just add in more stuff. Yes, I will most certainly make a video on the best way to go ahead and level that up once that drops. But as of this very moment, let's take a look at what you guys can actually do to earn XP. You can't just sit here and replay the same solo over and over and over again and get XP for every solo completed like it used to be in years past. That was absolutely awesome. But as you guys can see right here, a couple things. Number one, always do these, okay? Always do these. Make sure you do these. Do your dailies every single day. Now, there are new dailies that unlock every day, and they might be different every single day as well. I believe these are different from the ones that I had the other day. And you can see right here, record 5 tackles, 1,000 XP. 20 completed passes, 2,000 XP. And then score 60 points, 3,000 XP. So right there is 6,000 XP. I will let you guys know, I'm actually recording this video pretty late the night before you are watching this. The servers are actually about to go down for server maintenance in about 15 minutes here. So I will tell you this. There was also a stat tracker here for dailies, right? And the daily tracker, once you guys went ahead and you completed a certain amount of days of doing your dailies, you got a massive amount of XP. But it's gone as of today, the day that I'm recording this video here. So I'm hoping that with the server maintenance, it's going to be put back into the game, or maybe EA is saving it for Friday. But hopefully, if you guys watch this video, check it out. There might be another thing in here that says daily tracker, and there's a ton of XP that you get simply just from doing your dailies. But aside from that, taking a look at the normal stats right here, yes, you definitely want to work on getting some of this stuff done in here because you do get a lot of XP for the normal stat ones. Now, you can see you have ones for scoring 700 plus touchdowns. By the way, you do get a total of 10,000 XP for completing each one of these. So you get 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 10,000, 50,000 XP. But you can also see that on the right side here on the objectives, you get kind of it in like intervals here, right? So when you score 50 touchdowns, you get 500 XP, 100 touchdowns, you get 1,500, 400 touchdowns, 3,000. So you don't just get 10,000 once you get to 700, you kind of get it in between, which definitely helps you a lot. So the touchdowns, the points, passing, and rushing, I'm going to showcase for you guys exactly what you need to do for that because it's very, very easy. Now, we also have to record 6,000 team tackles. Tackles is a lot, right? You're really just going to get that from playing the game. Playing solo battles, playing head-to-head, playing any solo challenges where you're also on defense. But if you're trying to specifically target getting offensive stuff, very simple. What you guys want to do is head into the headliner solos. Now, I'll tell you right now, if you are trying to get passing yards, the solo you want to do is going to be this one right here and then come down to the bottom. This is going to put you at the 25-yard line, and you're going to be able to get a 75-yard touchdown. Very, very easy. So it's going to give you 6 points. It's going to give you a touchdown. It's also going to give you 75 passing yards. This is how I actually knocked out a lot of my stuff. Again, this is not going to be super, super quick, right? There's just not a super, super easy one day you guys be maximum level. No, that's just not a thing. It just hasn't been, unfortunately so, for a long time. But as you guys can see, we're just going to chuck up a streak right here. Simple as that. And another tip to help you guys out, celebrate as you walk into the end zone. Doing that is going to skip all of the dance, celebrations, everything like that. That's going to save you a ton of time, and all you have to do is do that over and over and over again. Honestly, just load up some YouTube videos, preferably some Zirksee videos. You guys know that I have a ton of those up on the channel right now. Load up a show, whatever, and just run this nonstop. This will take you a while, but this is the fastest way to get the points, to get the yards, to get all of that. Now, let's say you got your passing yardage, but now you're trying to work on your rushing stuff. Go to the Vera Tucker ones, and you can do this one right here. This starts you off in the 25, and you just have to gain 40 plus yards in 6 plays. So this is the one you want to do to get the rushing yards, because it gives you 75 yards to get the rushing. Now, if you're just trying to score as many touchdowns as possible, you want to take a look at the Javonte David solo, and it's this one, the second one, the Javonte Williams, not Javonte David. Javonte Williams, what a rush. It puts you at the 45, and you have to score a rushing TD in 8 plays. Now, in terms of like, what run plays should you run? A lot of people will tell you Wildcat is always really, really easy. But the thing is, these solos are on 1 star, okay? So when they're on 1 star, you don't really need a crazy good team. You don't need a crazy good running back. And doing this particular solo challenge right here as well, you guys can see, you start on the 45, and I'm just going to run inside zone. And look at that. The blocking is amazing. There I actually ran into a defender, and I got tackled. That happens once in a grand while, but I will say like 95% of the time, guys, you just run it in first play. Easy TD again. Makes you celebrate, so you skip the animations. But guys, that's just the Season 1 pass. Now, the Ultimate Preseason doesn't give you any Season XP. The Team Captains also doesn't give you any Season XP, but the Headliners one does actually give you Season XP. As you guys can see when you go through here, Level 3, 30,000 XP. Level 7, another 30,000 XP. Here at Level 11, more, 30,000 XP. Level 13, another 30. Another 25 at 16, and another 25 at Level 18. So obviously, you want to work on getting this done. Number 1, the stars in the solo challenges, very simple. Go through and play the solos. Passing for 4,000 plus yards with a headliner player in your lineup. Just put any headliner player. They can be a backup, whatever, and do the passing yards like I just showcased for you guys. I'm still working on getting the sets done here. You can see that when you do get 10 done, though, you get 2,000, you get 1,500. So I'm missing out an extra 3,500 right now that I need to go get those sets done. But those are like a little bit more complicated there. But in terms of like the easiest set, just do the lowest one in headliner. House rules, 1,500 plus yards in house rules. Very, very easy. Get 2,500 XP. And finally, one that I'm working on myself as well. I've only done 1 solo battle game, but win 30 plus head-to-head or solo battle games with a headliner player in your lineup, 6,000 Headliners XP. Now, of course, I do believe we're going to get Headliners Part 2, and with Headliners Part 2, we should see more options to, kind of get XP. We're going to have more solo challenges, more objectives, and that'll kind of help us advance along here to get these other XPs to level up the regular season pass. So I know there's not a ton to go ahead and do right now to actually get XP, but that's the fast way to do it. That's the way that I have done it. I would recommend, number 1, you kind of work on the objectives for the headliners for sure. Go play house rules. That's going to help you out a lot to get done that one. To get those passing yards done, that is very, very easy to go ahead and do. And also, this game is kind of fun, to be completely honest. And then as well, you can work on the regular Season 1. It really consists of a lot of solo challenges, all right? It's as simple as that. Those are the easiest way. But if you want to knock out 2 things at one time, you could also do solo battles on the easiest difficulties to get the 30 plus wins. And in there, if you're doing those on 1 star, you can get a lot of rushing yards, you can get a lot of passing yards, you get a ton of tackles as well. That's going to be your easiest way to get tackles in there too, because you do have to play defense, you're going to score touchdowns. That's what you guys need to be doing right now to level up the fastest way in Madden 24. Again, Friday, we get the competitive pass. We're going to have other stuff coming out. We're going to have other field passes dropping. More objectives are going to be unlocking. You're not going to get to max MUT level in like a week. That's just not going to happen. EA kind of limits you a little bit and tries to, hold you back. But as of right now, you can see I am level 9, and I believe I actually have enough XP still in the headliners where I could potentially even get higher than that and maybe get to another XP objective to get farther along in the Season 1 pass. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you guys drop a like in the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. Get to grinding away. Play those solos, turn that notification bell on, hit that sub button down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.